back from that. But I have a few things I just cannot keep to myself anymore. Lately, I cannot help but feel hopeless.
School is a nightmare. Everyone is annoying and I just can't keep myself together. The other day in class, I got my test back. When I looked down at the page and saw that I got an F, I didn't know how to feel. All I thought was how I'd never pass this class or any of my other classes. But to make it all so much worse, Rose, the know-it-all student council vice president, leaned over and glanced at my paper.
Cal, what did you do to get a grade so low? I mean, isn't it really that hard to just care about your education?
Go away, Rose!
You know, Cal, I'm not exactly surprised. You've never been the brightest, but I mean, if you just put in some effort, you could get a good grade. I mean, like maybe a B.
Rose!
You should try tutoring. You know, I have a friend who can help.
Rose, thank you. That's very kind, but I'm good. Now leave me alone.
And then after the bell rang, the teacher called me over to his desk. All I wanted was to go home and fall asleep, just like every other miserable day and night. But I went to see him anyway, because I knew there were no more excuses that could get me out of speaking with him.
Hello, Cal. I called you over here to make sure that you're doing okay and see if there's anything particular that I can help you out with.
No, sir. These past few units have just been particularly confusing. That's all.
All right. But Cal, promise me you'll study a little bit harder for the next test. Maybe even ask someone to help you out. I just hate watching you fail.
That word. Fail. I hate it. I hate it, but all I can do is fail. Yes, sir. Then I left. I went home as usual. The sun was in my eyes. It was so bright. I remember thinking I wanted to destroy the sun. It was so annoying. Anyway, when I got home, I was greeted by the exact same thing I am every day. I hate you. You're so dumb. Yeah. I come home to that every day. And it's okay, because she's my sister. All sisters are like that. But today, it was different. I wish you were my brother. And the look on her face made my mouth stay shut. So I walked to my room and I fell into my bed. All I wanted to do was sleep, but I couldn't. I tossed and turned until the sky was at its darkest. I just couldn't shut my mind off. So I looked out the window. I saw one star that was brighter than the others. I couldn't see the others because the street lamps were so bright. And I thought,
I will never be like that star, outshining all of the bright lights around me. Oh, Cal. If I was a star, my grades would not matter though. Rose would never be able to pester me about tutoring or paying attention in class. The teacher would never notice how lazy and dumb I am again. And I thought that I hated my sister too, that I wished she wasn't my sister. But I knew that wasn't true. So I wondered how she came to hate me so much. Amy, how did she come to hate me so much? I guess at some point I dozed off. The next thing I remember is waking up to my alarm in a daze.
and I got up. I walked to school. I went to see my best friend Matt.
Hey, yes, sorry. Boy, thank goodness that you are here. Hey, you got a dollar?
Yeah,
Can I have it?
all yours.
Thanks, man. You're a lifesaver.
I wasn't. He just wanted a snack from the vending machine.
Hey, you played the game I was telling you about?
No, sorry.
Ah, that's all right. Why?
Busy?
Work?
Yeah,
Cool.
it didn't work.
Where do you work?
Doesn't matter.
All right. Well, I'm thinking of hanging out after school. I'm not exactly
Hey,
sure.
no, sorry,
Yeah. You know, that's cool. I can maybe catch up on some homework, or maybe talk to Seaweed.
Seaweed.
Yeah, this really cute girl. I think I really like her, dude.
Her name is Seaweed?
No, dude, it's a code name.
Oh.
Look, I gotta go, alright? You have a good day, alright?
Okay, you too.
I knew I would not have a good day. A funny part of me wished that Matt would stay, but a larger, louder part of me told me I was glad he had gone away. So I went to class again, just like every other day.
I sat at my desk, and the teacher started to teach.
Good morning, class. Today will be.
During the lesson, Rose leaned over and whispered to me,
Hey, Cal, what did the teacher want yesterday?
Rose,
I'm sorry, was it about your grades?
it's none of your business.
I have a friend who can tutor you. I don't think she would mind. Really, you should ask her.
Didn't know how to respond to that. So I didn't. And the lesson dragged on. I didn't catch much. Maybe I was just somewhere else the whole class. It was the end of the day before I knew it.
Hey, guess what?
What?
I have a date tonight with Seaweed.
That's awesome. Do you have to be calling her Seaweed though?
I mean, yeah. Hey, look, I got a baseball game later this week.
Hey, I'm sorry I can't make it. I'm booked every day this week.
And the next week, and the next week. I've got on, Cal. Why? What's going on?
I didn't know how to respond to that either. So I didn't. I have to go. I have homework to do something.
Wait, just...
On my walk home that day, I wondered why Rose badgered me so much. Why Matt kept trying to talk to me and get me out of the house. I didn't understand. But I did, didn't I? They cared. I don't know why that scared me so much, but it did. So I stopped thinking. I went home, and when I stepped into the door,
I hate you. You're ruining my life. It sucks to have a dumb brother.
she said it again.
I wish you were my brother.
And I went to my room, as always. And when I sat down on my bed, I thought briefly. I thought there must be something wrong with me. Why couldn't I find the energy to stay awake when I was at home? Why couldn't I pay attention in class? What was happening to me? From the outside, it seemed like there was nothing wrong with my life. I couldn't find anything wrong with my life. So, there was something wrong with me. There has to be something wrong with me. Then I fell asleep. When I woke, the sun was setting. Everything was dark outside. It was raining. I never paid much attention to the rain. Then I saw it,
And I realized that I liked it. It just kept falling and hitting the ground, and it seemed never ending. The rain reminded me of a time before all of this started to happen. For some reason, that made me so sad. I cried along with the rain, but I would never admit that to anyone other than you. When the tears had stopped falling, I felt something I had not felt in a long time. Energy, motivation, and so many other things they were impossible to name. I stared out the window for hours before falling back asleep. And when I woke up the next morning, the rain was gone. Again. and everything that I felt was gone. It left along with the rain.
Amy, you're probably so embarrassed to have a friend like me. I wouldn't be surprised if you never returned my letter. Please, write back. I need to know what you think. I need to know if I'm in the wrong for any of this. I hope to see you again soon.
Sincerely, Cal. I didn't understand everything Cal told me, not really. All I knew was that he was sad. He was very sad. And sometimes everything is confusing.
Sometimes everything is difficult.
Sometimes one cannot find energy.
Sometimes the brain just needs a break.
Sometimes all the hatred in someone's life gets to them.
And sometimes you just can't take it.
Sometimes you wish that you were something of outer space, something that belongs where you cannot tell the difference between up or down. Sometimes you wish for the weightlessness of the sky beyond the sky. And speaking of the sky, one can find themselves stopped by the rain, or the sun, or the trees, or the night sky. And I may not understand it, but I can try. And maybe Cal will be okay one day.
We will all be okay